do this thing. Maybe? Yes?
Yep. 6 seconds live. Hello,
I'm
everyone.
flashing.
You're flashing me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Yes, I know it's terrible. So terrible.
Hello.
Hey, Tank.
Hope you're
Ooh,
feeling
that was a
better.
long time ago. She may not be in here.
Yeah. Hope it don't decide to rain. Hello, Rebecca
Jennifer,
and
check
Jen.
in.
Chris's Kaleidoscope.
Hi,
Hello,
Rebecca.
honey.
Hi, Chris.
Renee.
Hi, Mel.
Burr alert.
Hers
My
came on
phone is-
today. A moment of silence. I know, right, Michelle? Ours has been on.
Your heat?
Yes. But
Although
we have an old house.
But we did get down in the 40, like 47. Hey, Candy. Nana Michelle. Hello, honey.
Hi, Candy. Can you hear that in my background?
What, the fan?
Yeah.
You got the heat on with a fan on you.
No, somebody just came in. No, it's not on. No.
Oh, okay.
So give me a second. I'll go shut my door and see if that keeps it a little quiet.
Go in there and say, I'm on a live. Zip it. Got it? Oh, she finally put a picture up. Yay. What's everybody up to tonight? Morgan Mandy. Hello, honey. How are you? What'd she have to do? Go down the hall? Zip it. Slanita, hello.
Yes, I had to go down the hall. Out the door. Around the corners. Hi, Randy. Welcome in.
Diana D, hello.
Hi, Sunita. Hi, Diana.
What's everybody
Hello,
working on?
Jennifer. Welcome in. I did put my crazy slippers on. Zebra print. Rainbow zebras.
I like that. I was just telling my husband, I need some more spandex. I got a little heavier over the summer. Drinking cinnamon tea. Oh, I love cinnamon tea. It tastes like red hot without the hot. Oh, well, I'm working on a shawl with a cat on my. Your cat loves all your yarn, girl. Christmas sweaters.
Tell your cat to sit on your. Ooh. Family
These
Christmas sweaters.
I seen her challenge. I was thinking, oh, do I want to put so much time? I just did one. I don't really want to jump into another one. But it was cute. I do like the idea.
I saw her sitting behind her in one of her videos. I'm like, ooh, the black and rainbow. You can't go wrong with black and rainbow.
Mm-hmm.
Skull
squares.
Nice. Skull cardigan.
It's funny you're doing that.
Donna.
I mentioned I wanted to do a sweater shirt with skulls.
Yes, she did.
I never went any further with it. I squirreled off another direction.
I'm glad you're here, Donna. Thank you for stopping in.
Hello, Donna. Welcome in. Good to see you.
I don't know where. Oh, I covered it up. I'll make sure I turn my phone off.
Christmas sweaters, Chris's kaleidoscope. What do you mean, Christmas sweaters? With Christmas themed, Christmas just sweaters that going to have a reindeer on it, Rudolph on it, Christmas tree.
Pullover, whatnot. Ugly Christmas sweaters.
I have never understood that.
I
Why
know.
would you waste your yarn for something ugly? I just
But
never
I
understood.
don't think they're ugly. I just think they're
Right,
busy.
right.
Why do people call them ugly Christmas sweaters?
Ivy B, make a mini beaded granny blanket for Dee's challenge. Hmm,
How
that
many
sounds
is
interesting.
mini? How many? How how little is mini?
I'm showing you.
That gnome size?
Yeah,
Red size? Oh boy.
earring size, you know.
Oh, Dorbs, yes. That would be cute. You'd have
Somehow
to
I
get
don't
that.
think somehow I don't think Dee would find that humorous.
Oh no, not if they weren't, unless they were in her hands.
Right.
I think she'd wear them. That's so funny.
With just regular sweaters that I give for Christmas. Oh, okay.
So you give it to kids and adults or just your immediate family? I couldn't do sweaters for everybody. I'd be trying it on and thinking, are they bigger than me? Are they smaller than me? This isn't gonna work.
I love doing sweaters. Sweaters and cardigans and tops. That's about my niche.
I don't think I have a favorite thing anymore. Used to be I just made blankets. I made scarves. Those go quick, but
Never been a scarf person. No. I guess if I lived up around where it was cold or something, my mind would think of things like that. But I've made scarves eons ago that's still hanging in my closet. That when you gonna wear it? One
yay.
for a son, one for a new wife. Oh, okay.
I think there
That's
was
a
a
good
wedding last weekend, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
way.
That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
It is so cold up here. 40s.
We got 63 right now.
Ooh, that's cold for you.
Yeah.
45 here.
I'm gonna
Tomorrow
have to
it's going to be 55 for the high.
clean out my little cubby hole over there so I can get ready for the heat to come on when it drops below 60.
You wait till it gets below 60. Hi,
I
Tracy.
usually, because I think it got up to 81 today. So the room is still, with all these windows around here, it's 10 degrees hotter or 10 degrees colder. So with it being 81, 10 degrees hotter, it's 91 back here, which is fine. So 67 or 63, it's about 73 back here in the back room. But in a little bit, it'll start cooling off big time.
Gotcha.
Hearts for the New Cave Charity, Hearts Healing Hearts. Hello, Donna.
Oh,
Hearts Healing Hearts.
that's awesome. Do you,
Hmm.
so it's just a little crochet heart that you're making?
43 degrees and rain, and yes, that makes it very yucky. So,
Yep.
when football season starts, we usually make our first pot of chili of the year because the temperature does drop by the first game. It ain't dropped yet. So we ain't made our pot of chili yet.
Every fair, when their fair starts, is like 40 degrees difference from morning till afternoon.
Wow.
It drops that big a difference.
A sweater for her. Created a square. That's sweet.
That is. That'll be great. That will be so nice.
Hey, Rita. Good to see you, sweetie.
Hello there, sweet sister. Had leftovers. Those are easy to fix. Real easy to fix. So my husband saw a recipe. What?
28. It's going to get down to 28 at Diana D's place.
You
Keep it. Sorry. I'm
Keep
sorry.
it.
Bundle up, love. Bundle up.
Yes. Oh man, that's nuts. I am not ready for that weather.
Mm-mm.
So my husband found a recipe that it was using ramen noodle packages.
Mm-hmm.
Put 6 of them down in a 9x13 pan. You put Alfredo sauce and chicken and cheese on top, and you bake it. That was so good.
Was it? How much
Like
of it did you eat?
one square thing. All the leftovers my son had for lunch today.
Oh.
Hi, Ellen. Welcome in. Diana D says, I don't want it.
Well, I know your mother taught to share, but some of us just don't want to be shared with. You keep it. It's yours, honey.
No,
You don't have to share that. We're all right.
that's right. That's right. Pairs of hearts. They give one to the patient and one to the family member they are separated from. They take them to the hospices, hospitals, and funeral homes. Aw. I think I remember seeing you reading, not hearing,
Hey, Michael.
reading that you did that before.
Hey,
Hi,
Mary.
Michael. Welcome in.
Crochet done my way. Hello. I've heard that
Hi,
before.
Wanda.
What did you
Hi,
hear before?
Mary.
Ivy, I like your sweater you're wearing. Thank you, honey. I love it too. It's been so hot in California
84.
today. 84. Yeah, it was warm. Ivy makes much pretty tops. Thank you, Ellen. This is the Rita top.
Yes.
Rita sent it. Rita sent me
Remember?
bobbins of yarn.
Right,
So I decided to make a top with that. I'll show it because I love it.
That yarn is what I used to make my cowl thing from. Look it pretty.
There's the seam right there. I started in the front. I went up to the arms, chained out on the arms, brought it in, well, went back and forth, went to the shoulder, did about 4 or 6 rows from there, went down the back with the arms, and then went down that. Yeah. I love it. And it fits too. Amazing.
Yay!
So I'm in a pair
It's
of
so
shorts.
pretty.
Thank you.
Is that snowy owl? Is it purple?
This, it's a lilac.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So not snowy owl, no.
Is that the top you had on? Yes, Chris, the Rita top. Can you make me one, Sunita? Send me the yarn. Are you going to sell the pattern?
Oh my
You
goodness.
guys, no, I'm not going to sell the pattern. If you could do a single crochet in one stitch and a double crochet in the next, it's the griddle stitch, the lemon peel stitch. That's all it is. Plain and simple. Just 2 stitches. That's it. I love to make the Rita top tank. Writing
Hey,
it, I mean,
Demetra, welcome in.
writing it out would take a long time. Not that I wouldn't do it for you. I mean, it's just 1 row repeat. That's all it is.
When you go to the second row, do you put a double in the single and a single in the double?
No, I do. You always start with the single and you end with a double. That's all it
So when
is.
you turn it,
So
you start with a single and end with a double.
single and end with a double. Start with a single, end with a double. That's
So
all
it
it
is.
is, back and forth. So when you're doing your arms, if you're starting from the bottom and go up to your arms here, what I did was counted how many of these stitches here went down my arm. Now I've got a
Hang on, let me.
ribbing. So I knew I wanted about 2 inches of ribbing there. So I took 2 inches off of how many stitches this was. Meaning I took this and laid it on my arm to see how many stitches down minus 2 inches. That's how I did that. In my neck, I did a 6-inch neck, a stop, put stitch markers in, go up to there about probably 6 rows, maybe, I think, right there. And then I did a crab stitch around the neck so it doesn't stretch out any more than, because this is stretch, it's stretch. No panels, it's done
Nope.
all in one.
You start at the front, work up to the armpits. You put 1 row in for the arm and go back, go across and do the other arm.
Mm-hmm.
Panels.
Too much math.
Not panels.
It's not, it really, no, it's not, you guys making, oh, never mind. I'm going to say it's so easy and people will get upset with me for saying that it's easy.
It's all made in one, and then you fold it over, seam it up, and go. Put it on.
I did a little video on how it started out. Start from the bottom, go up to the armpits, chain out, go back and forth, go to the neck, do the arms, go down the back.
Eventually, when you get to the back part of your neck, shoulder, whatever, then you just go across and down.
It's a,
Go back in.
as you can see, here is my, let me see if I can find the seam. I don't know. Can you see the seam? Should be right. Should be in the middle of the pink here, I think. So what's on this side is on this side. So I had two rows of the light pink. It's not really pink. It's like a lilac. 2 rows there, 6 rows there. So this had to have 6 rows over here. So it's back and forth. What was over on one side is over on the other. You go up and it's repeated down to the arm on this side. So that's really, you just repeat what's here. I bought the pattern, got confused. You bought what?
From Brianna K.
Brianna K. I don't know Brianna K. Don't know.
Oh.
Stop it!
Michael said, making wearables is easy once you do it once. Once you do it once.
Well,
I'll try it, but I don't think it's gonna come out like yours. You know, Ivy, you could probably do like not even a long video. You just as you're drawing on the paper, you say measure from here to here, do your stitch work. Go up to here, measure this far. How far you want to go up this way? And people, if they just get their measuring tape out and use it as they go along, you tell them if it's got to be measure from this point to this point, then that's how many rows you go up to that, how many inches.
well, we're all different across our.
Right.
The only
Well,
thing
that's
that I would,
measure.
the only thing different that I would do is, since I'm not a tiny girl and I don't need to be wearing stripes this way, I need to be going up and down. So I might try doing this again, but do it. I just noticed she said Brianna Kay's new pattern goes from cuff to cuff. So you could probably do, start from the cuff in the vertical and then do this. I don't know. I would have to sit down and draw it out, how to go around the neck and stuff like that.
If I remember correctly, I think that's what she did. But you see that in a lot of
Hey, Cynthia.
the bolero pattern, or like the sleeves patterns.
Yeah. Yeah.
All it is your sleeves that goes across front and back or whatever, where they'll start one end, go all the way over to the other. Hi, Cynthia.
Or maybe not put the colors. So this is 3 colors. You got this
Yeah.
light, a mix of one light there, and then you got the darker color there.
Right. Oh, that's right. Bobbins, 3 colors. Yes.
Yeah. Like this. See, you got one light color, and I did not use this. No, this is another bobbin. But you got a light color, and then you got one that's got the dark in it there, and then you got the dark.
Right. Well, you got the light, the dark, and then the 2 together.
Right.
I can make men's shirts tops all day long, but don't ask me to make a woman's top because
The buttons are on the wrong side. That's why.
look, when we got sick, when we were little, my mom would put us in one of my dad's t-shirts. He says, I don't want that t-shirt back. You guys put bumps in them.
I still have to, every time I do one, I have to look up what side does women's buttons go on. I have to look it up every single time. It does not stay in my head.
Does it matter?
I still have bobbins to use. I will try it.
Yay.
If we get enough people that want to do it, we can do a crochet along. I'll start you off by how many, your homework, you do homework, and then we'll come back and do more. If we have enough people that want to do it. I mean, I imagine you could do it in any yarn.
Sure.
I wish
If
I
you're
got
making
in
it for
on the
yourself,
bobbins
just
now.
make it for your area.
Mhm.
You wish what?
Cynthia said I wish I had bought the bobbins. All I was thinking about when the bobbins was $1.99, I was thinking, how much space it's going to take up.
Yeah.
Because you could see how big these bobbins are. I mean, they're pretty good size.
Right. They're a 3-weight,
I,
guys. You don't have to have the bobbins, but they're just nice to work with. They're very soft.
yes.
And they're pretty. There's pretty colors.
Yeah, I wish I had got in on it now.
I got some when they were $5. And then it was like a couple weeks later. It might have been more than that. But then they went down to like $3 and then $2. I'm like, I would only pay $2. I'll do that.
I
What?
bought 2 of each when they were $1.99. I put mine in the bedroom closet stacked up.
So how
Husband
many bobbins did it take to make your sweater?
2.
Two
And
bobbins.
I have some left over because you're alternating it. I had to get into it on the third one because my math was off on, as you can see, this space right here. This is a lot of rows, more than what I put in the rest of it. So I had to get into the third one to make up on the back side for that right there. Otherwise, it would have been okay.
There's a question for you.
I don't have puzzle cotton a good choice. Yeah, any. I would love to see it in a puzzle. Yeah.
When would you start?
When would I start? What? Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you really interested in it? I know 3 people. I saw 3. I guess it doesn't matter how many people watch it. We can do it. I don't know. We'll talk about it. How about that?
We'll talk about it. At least we'll talk about it. That's why I never bought the bobbins. They took up too much room. They do wind up. But you can take them off them bobbins and you've got 3 cakes like this, So much easier to store them.
I did take. I did have to do it. Once I took the light pink off and then I went to the variegated one, it kept getting stuck. So I said, well, screw this. And I put the broom handle through the middle of it, made my husband stand there, hold it. And I sat there and unwound all of them and made little cakes out of them. He
Your
goes,
hubby is so good to you.
he says, I really don't understand that because they're already wound up. Why are you, are you crocheting this or am I?
Right?
Hey,
So you
Beth.
got, hi, Beth. Welcome in. So you got Cynthia. You got
Uh-huh.
Sunita that wants to do it. Rita wants to do it.
Okay,
Somebody
I
else
will
say
cake
they
it.
would do it.
The only reason why I caked it, I'll show you. I don't know if it. Okay, they hide
Chris?
they hide the tail underneath this right here, and there's little slits. Do you see the little slits there? So when you pull
Yes.
this, it catches on that slit. And of course, it's
Oh,
not going to catch right now because I'm trying to prove that it will, but it will catch.
right.
And you have to sit there and
Just like the
undo it.
thread does.
Yeah,
Yes. That is
yeah.
a good man.
Oh, I got the
Renell,
base.
you'll do it too? Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Bree made bobbin holders. But if you cake it, I think you'd be happier if it was
I
caked
must
up.
do Christmas gifts before I get. I know you started. So, wait, this is a sweater, girlfriend.
There you go. Does it matter what kind?
Tape it.
Tape that.
Yeah, it was very irritating to the point that it's like
What colors?
I'm very patient. But when my patience got lost on, jerk it around and everything else, it's like, I'm done. I'm going to go in there. There's a smarter way of doing this. So I did it. I love
Right.
my bobbin holder from Bree.
She did a great job on those bobbin holders.
Oh, yes, I saw them.
So you got at least 4 people.
Cool.
And Chris could do them for how many people? Son, his new wife, yourself. She could have 3 on the go.
See, I had the lilac, the green, and the dark, deep dark purple one. So that's 3 colors that I did. Now, let me tell you, I thought I could get this done in 2 days. Well, I started it Monday morning. And I thought I'd have it done by Wednesday. I had it done Thursday because I wanted to show it. No, I'm wrong. I started it Monday. I didn't have it done by Friday to show VJs what I did. It was after she did her show that I finished it. It took a while.
Men had servants buttoning them up. So it seems backwards to us. Oh, I'm not that fast either, Chris.
That wasn't fast. I should have had this done in a couple days, but it took almost 5 days.
Give me a month. I'll play
But,
around.
but it was, let's go see Cynthia. Let's play bingo. Let's go over here.
I know.
I have to tune everybody out whenever I want to get it done. It should have been done in a couple days.
I'm too much a social butterfly. I gotta fly to everybody's channel.
So what's homework part one?
Homework part one.
Homework part one, we're going to do a chain that's going to, if you're using the bobbins, these bobbins do have a tendency to stretch, and I'll show you what I mean when I'm just going to show you here what I mean.
Welcome back, Jennifer.
Okay, I am going to stretch down. I guess I should have backed up. So they do stretch. So I'm pulling down, but it will bounce back. So if you want it like a
oh wow.
See the stretch on it? So I guess that would be where they say an ease, where you have like a positive ease. See, look at that.
Wow, it's like a memory yarn.
That didn't look good. That didn't look good, did it? Sorry. That didn't look good. I love it if it's stretched. It does bounce back. So expect an ease. Let me see. Probably 2 inches. So no.
Well, that's doubled, so probably 4.
Probably 4 inches on each side. So I guess, but it bounces back, and it'll be an oversized, comfy. Talk about, no, that didn't look good. I'm sorry.
Hi, Diane. Hi, Diane. Welcome in, Great Lakes gal.
Oh, I thought I was on YouTube, and I didn't mean me being silly. Sorry, guys. Let me remove myself and just.
Well, look, you don't look so white anymore.
Am I blushing?
It's going to double down. Talk about bumps. You bet. That's fun. So now she can't guarantee what if you use puzzle yarn or some other yarn that it'll be
I'm
like
only
that.
talking about the bobbins. Do not apologize. You made my day. Well,
Yeah.
I'm still
that would
sweating.
be a Mars movie or something. Welcome to Mars.
Did not mean to do that.
It's all good. It was never meant for that, YouTube land. and where were your minds? I'm just saying.
I was saying, it's on Jen's channel. She ain't monetized yet, so.
Yeah, let it fly. We're all fans. That's right.
I am sweating really bad.
So have you washed your sweater yet?
No. Which, let's see what it says to do. You can wash it, no drying, no iron, no solvents, lay flat to dry. So, which, come on now. I'm with like Crystal back a day when she said, if you spend all this time making it and it looks great, why would you want to try to mess it up? So I don't think I will put it in a washing machine, even though it says to. And remember, this is anti-pilling too.
Right.
So I wouldn't want to try to put it in a washing machine. And if I did, I probably would put it in a, what's those?
The netting bags, like a
Right,
lingerie
right.
bag.
Yes, I would do that. What's the blanket on your thumbnail, Jen? Thank you, thank
How about we do this? You can breathe a second.
you.
I use this yarn or laugh. This is called, I think the colorway is Fireside. Fireberry. One Ogo. It is 502 yards. Took one of these. To make this. Will fit a Boggy Creek blanket size. The red, this was all the red that I had left.
Put some faux fur on it. Ooh, ooh.
I just changed it up so it's easy to keep it all together. That was all of the red that I had left. One blanket, Boggy Creek size, in the Cornucopia stitch. Probably can't.
Look how pretty that is. One of those Ogos. Just one.
It is so light. The white around it is an old red heart. And I didn't even use, I probably used about half of it. The inside half. And I did 3 rows around of the V-stitch. All I have to do is cut off my ends, weave them in. That's the almost a UFO, because I made the red part last year or the year before. So I love it. It is so fast and easy for me to do that. That Cornucopia stitch, like we talked about a couple weeks ago, that I started to do it again.
What hook do you have to use for that?
You have to use an Afghan hook, but to measure it, you have to use, I have these. These are the Tunisian hooks with cables. But this has like I got the long ones because you can use them for anything, but they're forever long. But you only
I gotta get me some of them.
needed about half of it to make this. And it's easier to put it on here and stretch it out to get your size than it is to use these kind.
Afghan hook.
Yes. But see, I used those for the red blanket. That was those are 6.5. I did this one with a 6 and I miscounted. But after I started it, I put it on this Afghan hook. So then I just had to use 2 of those and you just keep it scrunched up. But mismeasured. It's only measuring out 30 inches across down here at the bottom. I can stretch it more.
Stretch it.
But you can, see? That's probably long enough for a boggy blanket, but I don't think it's gonna work. I don't want to stretch it like that, measure it, have it be the right size, send it, and then not be the right size. So I will have to rip this out, but this would only take a couple days to put it back in. As long as I didn't talk in lives. I have a hard time with that. So I'll have to rip that out and start it over. But I think I will because they are so light and soft for a Florida blanket. I think that'd be great.
They're all asking, where did you get the hooks at?
So I got a set of these from Sunita for my birthday. And I'm sure that was Amazon. And then I got another set because you only get like one of each. I put them in my case here. That's 2 sets. So you only get one of each size from a size 2 to a size 8 millimeter. So I got the second set so I could do both. But this is 2 sets, and these come from Temu. And there's 2 sets of these in here. So I can do it. But if you did a 6 and a 6.5, those are close enough in size. You didn't have to worry about having 2 of the same size. But these are super long. So if you want to do bigger than a buggy blanket size, then you can use these for that. Because like I said, I took it down to half and it was still spread out. And these, look at how much that fits on that hook there.
Hello, Sonja.
Hi, Sanja. Welcome in. Did I miss anybody else coming in?
Those are long. Where did you get it? The Temu, you got them off of Temu, you said. The Tunisian hooks?
Yes.
With the thingamajiggy on the end. Cording with the cord. Yes.
Yes. These were from Temu, and they were like super cheap.
So how do you like the cord? How hard is it to work with the cord?
If you only need this much is I tuck it under my arm and I keep going just to hold it down. The cording, the plastic it's okay. I don't crimp them. If you crimp them, I'm sure it'd be more of a problem. But I mean, they wind. And this is like, they call it bamboo, I believe. Yeah. But they're lightweight, easy to use. I don't mind them. But I don't have anything bougie, so I wouldn't know what it'd be like.
I know I got my mother-in-law's knitting needles that has the cording on it. But I ain't learned how to knit yet. Oh. Hey, Katie. Right.
Hey, Bug.
How are you, sweetie?
I have not tried double-ended hooks. I have not.
They are good beginner sets. Okay.
Yes.
Those cut and glue together? Huh?
What does? The cords on those hooks? Mm-hmm. Wow. Rita, you bought some for real? I tell you what, I love doing that. It's simple. It's easy. That is lightweight. The stitches, they spread apart so well. I put my fingers right through them a little bit, you know. There, you can see it better. But I just thought for Florida, that'd be a good blanket.
I have a double-ended. This thing's so old.
Tunisian.
I had, I don't know,
I never
eons.
knew what to use them for, and I'm starting to see people use them now.
Yep.
I don't know what they're for.
This, I believe, I bought when um, the very first time that I tried Tunisian. I think this is what I got it for.
Oh,
But let me tell you,
how you doing?
I that's what I was trying to do. I did use this hook, but let me tell you, I hit everything. Walked myself in the nose and everything else when I was trying to make a little design with this, just making little squares until I said just forget it. Use your crochet hook. So I went and bought new hooks because I needed a longer, I don't know how to say this without being, I needed this part to be longer.
Throat,
So,
the neck,
huh?
the
Yeah,
throat,
I
the
don't,
neck, something like that.
I don't know how to say it without. So I went and bought the Susan
Oh,
Bates, the ergonomics ones.
yeah,
That's got
which aren't really ergonomic.
which, I guess I should have asked a bunch of people because I, why did they do that? I hold where the divot is, what
Yeah,
tells you Susan Bates, what side.
take
That's
part.
where I hold it, right there. So where's the ergonomics in it? I don't get it because I'm still holding it right there. I don't
And
know.
those Susan Bates ones aren't very chubby. They're
No,
not,
I'm a Susan Bates girl.
there's nothing. There's a little more to hold on to with the Susan Bates ones than your regular hook.
But what makes it ergonomic? That's what I want to know.
The black part,
The end?
right where you put your hand the most. Yeah, right there. Not your
I can't.
thumb and finger, but your other finger's part.
I don't.
Right,
Can we
Wanda?
circle?
I've heard that, but I've not done that before. Can we circle back to the sweater?
What do you want to know, sweet pea?
Someone,
I'm a
what'd you
Susan
say?
Bates. Yeah, I like, but I do have furls. I have one furls hook. I don't. Um, I guess I don't. I don't know. I guess I'm afraid to break it, so it stays in a box. It's put up with the
It's
bougie
safe.
stuff,
Yes,
so I don't use it.
it is safe.
Not with me. I would lose it. I would drop it. I would break it. No, I'll stick with my metal. They don't break. We've had this discussion. They don't break.
My hook
Yeah, we knew.
looks like a furls. It does not break either because that's metal.
And how often have you used it? And she threw it up there. Did you hear her throw it up there?
Drop it. Yes, it's
Oh, that's a
resin.
good. That's a good commercial right there.
I hope so. She's not in here, but Golden Age Creation Crochet made that for me. Love them. Love her. So you say, what have you done with this?
We go back to not me. The other Mimi.
Another blanket's going to be a baggy size blanket. I almost don't want to give it up.
Look how pretty that is.
This
If I
started
had,
out as an ivy pattern and I tweaked it. So again, another Gen Ivy.
that's
If
so
you guys,
fancy, Sunita says.
ooh, fancy pants.
Katie's Been Yarnified says that's lovely.
Thank you. So
Nice
that I
work.
have used this hook, making this, ripping back. Can't count how many rows I've ripped back and put back in. This is what's left of my second ball so far.
It's not a hard pattern, guys. It's
It's
just
not.
missing a stitch.
It's when you forget that one like right here.
Katie
Right here.
says, can you hold that hook up closer, please?
From the back to the front. It says the size, and then it's a Susan Bates. Oh, that's upside down, but you can read it. Can you still read that? It's a 4mm. She put puzzle pieces and some stars and glitter. And there's a stone here. Don't look at my nails. I broke 3 of them on this hand Friday. It does have a flat piece, and I didn't think I would like it. I said, I can't use that. And she goes, yes, you can. Trust me. I trusted her. I did it. And it does not hurt my hand. I cannot use regular hooks because of that. Like Ivy said, that divot in there. She can keep her hands there. I cannot do that. I
Hey, the naked
cannot,
snail.
because
Hi.
I roll. I roll my hook.
That's really nice.
Thank you. Can you hold? Oh, yep. I hold it closer. So that will be Buggy Creek size too.
Pretty. So cool. Thank you. That's awesome. Hi, Katie. Really nice. Okay. We're caught up. Oh,
Yay.
Rita said, gorgeous, Jen. So gorgeous.
You. Thank you. It's worth every ripping out and putting back in every time. I love doing it. But I do like filet crochet. I like
It does
seeing that it
look.
makes a pattern.
I have been working on one. I have not got it out. I want to do mine to show you that it can be done. I mentioned to Michael the other night about has he tried the beadographer in the loom part of that in designing patterns. So I was doing a little tutorial on IDB Creates in the loom stitch, a loom on the beadographer program. It's basically the same thing. A space is a block or a space is squared. If you put a color in it, that means two or three, whatever you're using to make a block. So I got the IDYBC done. And then I got tired of, putting a dot in there, undoing it and everything, and decided I'm moving on to something else. But it's still in there. I'm still working on it and want to show that if you guys use the beadographer program, it's free. You too can do a fillet in any number of stitches using the loom part of that program.
I've never heard of that.
I know you can use the graph paper. You can do that. But this is so easy to where if you make a mistake, all you got to do is go erase it and it's done instead of, starting all over. Rosalie, hello. Is that Rosalie? Hello.
Hi, Rosalie. Welcome in.
Welcome
That's what I
in.
did with my
Yeah.
with that pattern. I put it on the. Well, I don't know. Can you see any of it there?
Yeah. And see, and also in the beadographer, it tells you what to do in the next stitch. It'll write the pattern out for you. So like if you put all that in there, it would say, and you change the name instead of it being a letter A for this, I would change it to, instead of a letter A, I would put fillet, F for fillet, or block to fill in. That way it'll tell you what to do. It's real easy.
All right. That's funny.
Oh, interesting. I'll have to check that out. How about this? I'm just going to show you, if you got time, Jen. Can we do this?
Field trip. Yes, we do. Field trip.
I'm going to show you my library of things that I'm doing. Let me open this. So here we go. Can we share this?
Right, Rita. I've noticed a lot of people saying that though. It's real easy. It's real easy.
So see, this is a loom, and you can make your own letters. This is what I chose to do. I wanted both sides to look the same. So even though you can't see everything, you see these little white squares, that would be your fillet. And on the pattern where the purple is, I would put block. And in the pattern, it would tell you how many stitches are in that block. You got two walls, and if you're going to put 2 or 3 stitches inside that block. So you can get fancy. I mean, you can do cursive if you wanted to, but this is just a library of things that that ain't what I wanted to do. Sorry, guys. Show you. Let's see if this one. Can you see that? Well, where'd you go? So this is, I do this all day long sometimes. When I'm bored, I sit, here's the rainbow pattern in Mickey or Minnie. I know he looks funny. I don't know how to, I got to do something else with him. I don't know what to do with him. But that's stuff that I do. I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And see, I made a mistake, so all I do is undo it. Grab the hand. Let me see. I don't have anything else on here. This is a peyote stitch. So, like this one here. Wait. Like here is my penguins. Well, I don't know what happened there. They're all gone. Here's my rainbow. That was going to be a bracelet too. I don't know. So yeah, you can use the loom on that to draw out your fillets, a pattern. All right. Sorry, Jen.
That's pretty.
Carry on. I'll be quiet now.
I froze, right?
No?
Am I still
Hey,
frozen?
Yardbird. Hey, Christy. How you doing, baby?
Hi, Christine. Hi, Dawn Lavelle. Welcome in.
Hello, Dawn Lavelle. Good to see you. Sherry Knowles. Hey,
Hi,
honey.
Sherry. I thought I was like frozen throughout the whole thing you were showing, so I didn't really hear all the stuff you were talking about. But Chris Kaleidoscope was saying that you have to pay for a membership.
Not the free version. No, I do pay for. I pay. What was it? $25 for a year. I mean, don't buy the program if you're not going to use it. If you're going to use it for one or two times, no, it's not worth paying for it. But as you can see, I have like 30 pages of things that I do on there. So I'm always I'm not always crocheting, but I am. I don't I don't I'm always busy. Let's just say that.
Always doing something. Hi, Terry. Welcome in. A new handle. What do you think, Sherry? You probably could make mosaic patterns.
Hmm. You could do a lot. I'm beginning to find that beading, crocheting, knitting, they're all basically the same thing, just a different name on it. You're using the same technique, but just a different name for doing it. I'm sure you could
Yeah.
probably even do that. Uh, um, I don't know what I was doing. Be right back. Drug time.
Wow. Alrighty then. We're that
They,
channel.
Sherry, that's about the same way. This is just where you put color to it and move a lot faster than using graph paper. The old fashioned way, I got graph paper over there the old fashioned way until I found that and it's like, I don't even mess with that anymore. Hey,
Well,
Flower Tammy.
and this is pencil and erasing and everything where you can just undo on that computer. This is just with a pencil.
Mm-hmm.
Me doing that. I did probably can't see it, but this one I did. Oh yeah, you can see that real good.
Look at that.
Yes. So I colored it out to change everything, change the colorways. But if you did it like she did, it'd be easier to
She would have to sit there and say, all right, 3, 1, 2, 3, red. If you bought the
right.
pattern, the program, it will tell you 7 reds or blocks or whatever how you want to put it on there, whatever you want it to say.
Right. It would do the work for you basically. It's like
Right.
you color in a block and it's going to type it out for you. So your pattern's already made, already wrote out. My notebook from Michael. A metal water bottle and a project bag, all with his channel name. Yay! Fill in little squares that you're going to crochet in. You have to do, in that pattern, you have to do 2 stitches for every block.
Mm-hmm. Now there's
Crap.
times where
Easy. So the blank would be your solid background color. The blank
no,
would probably be yes,
the blank would be the fillet
the
part.
whole,
Right.
yes, where you chain 1 or chain 2, yes. Grafka, not Kahana. Yes. I only learned that you have to do 2 stitches for every block and a graph pattern from Steve.
You
He
can
was
do 3
smart
in
that
there.
day.
You can do 3.
If you wanted tight stitches, would you do 3 for the open too?
A chain 2,
No,
chain 3.
Yeah, and skip 3.
Whatever, how many you have in the middle will be your chains. So if you're going to put two double crochets in the middle, then you would only chain 2. You can do a 3, and all it is making the blocks longer. It gives it a little dimensional side of it.
Right. These are double crochet, Sherry,
Double crochet with the chain 2.
not singles. Yes, chain 2, skip 2.
Right.
Yes. Yay, you finished the project.
Yay.
2 doubles in the middle, right? Well, it makes
Which
it
project?
so you can see it better. I also did it in the pink, but it's such a bright color that you really don't see the pattern in it very well. See, it's there. Can you see it?
Hey, Panda. Good to see you, sweetie.
Pantonio, happy Tuesday. So you can't really see it in that very much. Maybe if I do that.
Busy. So, that's something I was going to show you later here, too. When you have busy patterns, not the pattern you're trying to create, busy yarn. When you have busy yarn.
Yes.
And I did a post on the Stenley yarn. I was in the mood to use my Stenley yarn. So I want to show you what a pattern looks like when you have a distraction. It takes away from what you're trying to make. So here you go.
Yeah, Sherry, I was only talking about fillet. I don't know. In C to C, that's doubles. But you can do half double crochets if you want a tighter, smaller stitch. Take a little longer to get the job done.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. It is the yarn that makes it harder to see the pattern.
Okay, so
Now,
I'm going to
if
show
I
you
put something behind it, you probably wouldn't have been able to see it, but
a fillet that the yarn, the make of the yarn takes away from the pattern you're trying to create. And I'm going to show you just that.
yay.
So this is the Stenley yarn. Can you see the pattern?
Only over your shirt, but what's above your shirt level cannot. Oh,
The
just
reason,
barely over your face.
yeah, the reason why you can't see it is because of the Stenley,
Sparkle?
the sparkle, yes. So I have to take all this out because, no, I don't have to take it out. I'm just saying it has taken away from what I wanted it to be. You can't see the design because of all the sparkle. So this is going to be I'm a crocheter, but I might undo it. What's that YouTube thing? So, and I was so disappointed because I wanted to get down into this color. But look at that. It stayed just like that. That needs to be a picture.
That is gorgeous.
It looks like a geode. It needs a
Yes, it
picture done.
does. Yes.
Needs a picture done of that. So, yes, I will be taking it out because it's not, not what I wanted.
Wow, it's still very elegant. I wouldn't take it out. No way.
Yeah,
Create and
it's got to
relate.
come out.
Hello, welcome in. Kitty, hello.
That is the Stenley.
You can get that from Brenda's Knots and Loops. She is a Stenley dealer now. She
I
only
won this.
lives 4 hours from me.
I won
Or
this
you
on
can go to Mishy's channel and try to win one.
That's how I won mine. My bingo number got mine. That
Yes.
candy opal, Ivy? Candy opal? What's that mean?
Is that the name of it?
Cotton star.
Oh, Cotton Star?
Yeah.
Huh. Not Candy Opal then, no. The Candy Royal, I want to look into that.
You guys are going to make me undo. This is going to collapse on me. Leave me alone with that, okay?
Get your
I want to take a
paper
picture of
towel
it.
tube and stick it in there.
It looks like a geode. Been lurking. How is everyone doing tonight? Hello, Ivy B and Jen Jen. Hello, Pamski.
We're doing all right.
I'm new here. Create and relate. I'm new here. Hello, honey. Welcome in. What do you do?
So we swap. Like tonight is my night. Next week it'll be on Ivy's channel. And then the week after it'll be back over here. So we just keep going back and forth like that now.
Rita,
It's so
no.
easy to keep up with the chat.
It is easy to pull from. I'm a pull from the middle girl. I don't care what kind of yarn it is. It could be the fuzzy yarn. I'm pulling from the middle. That's just me. What? Wait. I saw a
It
blouse.
took you forever. I
Bought
did make
one and it
I
took
did
me
make a
forever.
blouse and I finished it.
And I finished it. I had a lot of yarn bar. No,
With the
I've not.
Stenley,
I
Rita?
have not one problem. Not one problem. You was pulling
Kitty
it
from
out
Create and
wrong.
Relate does crochet.
Practice, Rita, pulling it out, okay?
Pull from the middle. I do that with skeins, and then I like, why do I do this? Because then when it collapses, it catches, twists
I
wrong.
pull I pull them all from the middle.
You're right, Sherry. It does make a difference because they come like Ivy's is light on the outside, but sometimes they'll come with dark on the outside and light inside.
Uh-huh. 5 Boggy Creek flags. You go, girl. I got
That is
2. That's all
awesome.
I got.
5 more to go. So you challenged yourself to 10 blankets.
Awesome. She's
Sherry,
a
are you
work.
just looking at yours so because they're so pretty?
I think that's probably why yarn bar, mine don't tangle. I pull from right up close. I don't pull out here, yank on it. No.
That is awesome. 10 blankets going to Boggy Creek.
Michael says 1 down,
Not
1 more
me.
to go.
She is a dealer. Right?
Okay, you got something to show?
I have some Happy Meal. But last week I showed some Happy Meal. Did anybody come up with any ideas of what I'm supposed to do with that cake that I got from Juan?
Cronesian, whatever you call it.
Cronesian. I don't know how many yards are on there. So like I said, that Ogo was 500. I can add 3 colors to it, but he didn't say how big a ball I can add to it.
I guess any size you want.
I guess he didn't say, but I have to use the whole cake. The wool genie. I want one of them. I do want one of them. I think pulling from the outside would be awesome. Hi, Mandy. Welcome in.
He should have weighed the cakes.
Sure. Yeah, I wish he did.
I'm with
But
you, Michael. That's what I said. How big do you want them or how small you want them?
I don't make shaws. I I don't have a use for them. That sounds bad to say, but I don't want to make something that I don't have a use for. You weighed the cakes? Well, I'll show the cake one more time. It looks like there's like every color in here. White, dark green, an orangish red, a blue, a pink, brown, a light pink, black, white, red, green, pink, blue, yellow. It's all in there. Everything. If I
So do
had
you
to
think?
find,
So do you think they probably
if
put
I had
about
to find the color
50
that wasn't
yards?
in here, what's that?
About 50 yards of each color in there?
I don't know that. I do not know that answer. They're big though, like on the big um, cake winder. What is it called? Not the Swift, the other one. A ball winder. It's a big one. It's probably about 6 inches across. I have a
Sherry,
shrug.
Sherry said it was in grams, and you could match the gram weight to another yarn to put with it.
But I don't know how many grams. He didn't never say. I don't think he doesn't measure because they're just pieces of, and he's just now starting to not them together. Not tie them together. And he said, you have to keep me accountable. If you enter this giveaway, then you have to accept the challenge. So I have to use that whole cake, and I can add 3 colors to it. But I think they have to be colors that's in it. I don't know.
You're busy, Pam.
She's very busy. She does a lot of things.
Going to be known as a diamond painting queen.
I don't have a scale, no.
I finally learned the decrease, increase, and I'm going to try a shawl soon. In
I
Tunisian?
have to use the whole.
You don't have a scale, Jen?
No, I do not.
I threw mine out.
I got a box.
Woohoo! Let's
This is
see.
the big box. It's a big
Like a
box.
pillow.
This one is my winnings from Michael.
Oh, Michael.
Lots of tape on here. Lots and lots of tape.
He didn't want it to fall out.
No, not this. This was a lot of work. Got a letter to Jen from Michael, my brother. Congratulations on your win. It didn't take that long. You're fine. The Beetleween, not a Beetlejuice. I am so excited you won. I can sit here and smell the box. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. What's that scent? I like it. And I don't like too many smells. Are you ready? Oh my goodness sakes.
That's so pretty.
Can you see it all? This way. It's Tunisian. This is so awesome. Michael did this. You can see it on his channel too. Look at that, isn't that great? R.I.P. Look it says rest in peace, and it's gonna go right there where I rest. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm all over the place with this thing. Nice. So next week you'll see it hanging right there. I'll take him down. Seen him enough. Great prize, right? Thank you. Thank you, Pam. It is a work of art. Moonrose, hello, Christy. Welcome in. Thank you, Panda. Happy Halloween to you guys. That'll be so fun. What day does Halloween fall on this year? I knew what you meant, Sherry. I did. Tie the colors together and do not use a special knot. I tie them like bod. Crochet right over. I use a different join method. And it's funny, I have to go back and look it up every time I want to use it. How rude. How you doing, Christy? Thanks for coming in. The only handmade item I ever. It's my panda that Ivy made me. Yay!
You what? Sorry about that.
Sherry said, I think the only handmade item I have ever won is my panda from Ivy that you made.
Aww.
I still use my panda stitch markers and my Naruto pen. Yay!
Hey, Hola Joe.
Hi, Andrea. Welcome in. I know they don't stop, do they, Andrea?
I don't answer them.
I will be making things, and many we want. We won't use, so once in a while we'll do a giveaway for stuff. There you go. And
Hey,
Chrissy is there.
Moonrose.
I think. Oh no, I have one more to open. One more happy mail. I did take tape off of it. Look, I can put my whole arm through it. It's a muffler. Keep my hands warm. Did you ever have one of those when you were a kid?
No, but that's an idea. You can make one.
Ooh. Oh no, there's too much yarn there to make one out of the cake yarn.
Put some faux fur on the end of it. Oh my goodness. And a Tunisian. You can do a Tunisian.
That would be a tight stitch too. Keep your hands warm for sure.
Mm-hmm. Hola Joe, I like the cruise we went on. The best weather. I like that today. I was there watching. I didn't say anything.
She wouldn't get anything done if we talked in live.
I know. I have to watch. You watch and you put it on a big screen. You don't see the chat over here, so you can't comment. You just make it big screen.
Okay. Oh my goodness, would you look at that?
Ooh. Oh, I love stuff like that now. Did she
That's
do that? Who did that?
that's diamond painting.
Look at your name. Jen from the how do you say that?
Cronesia. Cronesia.
Cronetia.
Yes, we made up this island and we're all gonna be happy on this island.
Okay, go for it.
Hope you like your hooks and owls. Sorry it took me so long to send you your winnings. From Noni May. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Noni May.
She had extra diamond painting stuff, so she sent me that. Oh my goodness. I won't run out of pens, the diamond painting pens, whatsoever. Aw, she made an owl. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
Looks like you.
Looks like me.
Yeah, you're so cute. It's so cute. When you say who.
It's adorable. And I said I wanted extra drills if she had any extra. She said, I have lots of extras. I will send you some. Yay. And I did win on her channel. I won a hook. So it's wrapped up like this. That is so cute. I don't know how to open it. Shh, don't tell nobody.
That's all right. They'll see replay.
All right. I'm so sorry. Thank you for all those that do watch the replay. I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh
Even
my
I
goodness.
watch the replay.
I do sometimes, not too often. I don't watch my own if I don't have to.
I do because I have to get a laugh in every now and then.
We do that very well on this channel.
Moonrose says, Sherry, 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 Sherry. Look. Oh, is that a handkerchief? Is that a handkerchief?
Yes, isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Purples and blues. That is pretty. Oh my goodness, look at those hooks. Polymer clayed them.
Pretty.
All made by Noni May. She did so
Pretty.
good. Thank you, Noni May. No, she's not here, but if she watches the replay, she will know. But I will visit her channel and tell her. Thank you. Ivy, whoo.
Jen, you won 10 extra entries into Connie's giveaway today. Woo, woo, woo.
I saw that. And I said, thank you very much.
I was watching her. What happened? I got busy doing something. I don't know.
She hasn't been feeling good, so say a prayer for Connie. Just another stitch. I do not have Nightbot, so you cannot drop your channels, but if a mod wants to drop some, you guys could ask a mod to drop your channel for you. Yes, I did win a $10 Amazon gift card from Connie. But I tell you, that's probably the only time I'll win her bingo. Woo, Daddy, woo. Oh, rude.
Okay, I got one more thing I'm going to show.
Yay. I'm going to put these things away while you show. I'll never get these back in this handkerchief like they were. Yeah, so
Just
pretty.
wrap them up. Put them in the middle, fold it in, wrap it up. Remember a couple weeks ago, I don't know, maybe about a month ago, remember we took a look at the shell? I can't never think of the right name for that. What is it? Con concha concha shell?
Conch, conch shell.
Conch. Conch shell.
Yeah,
Oh well.
yeah,
Anyway,
that worked.
so I tried it a couple of times and it just didn't work. So it didn't work because I wasn't using the right stuff, I guess. I don't know, but here you go. So I went and bought some t-shirt yarn to see if that would work. And this is my take on, oh, I got a
Aw, look at that.
him hiding in there. But here is my conch, whatever you say,
Cornucopia.
however you say it. That's my shell. So I stopped at this round only because when I went a little further, it collapsed on me. So
Oh,
this is, and it was only one of the t-shirt yarn, but I couldn't go any further with it because it started collapsing on me. Is
aw.
that a hermit crab? I don't know what they call these things. I just know I saw it, I wanted to try it, I did it, and now I'm done with it. But my
I
ideal
don't see
was I wanted to make it bigger and I wanted little pumpkins and stuff sitting in there is
Yeah.
what I wanted to do. But all in all, it was not hard to do, guys. But using a 9 millimeter hook hurt this part of my finger.
Oh, yeah.
And then when I went back to a regular crochet hook other than a 9, it was like, where is the hook? You couldn't find a hook. It was a wait, you made a go. Yes, I made a ghost, Anita. I told you I make all the stuff. I just don't show everything I make. I do everything you guys do. I just don't show it. I just didn't put your little topper on there, but look at him. Ain't he cute?
He's adorable.
Yeah.
You can have all kinds of things hiding in your shell. I
Yeah,
have one
but
very
it's
bad.
not big enough now. I mean, I put that in there to show you how the size. That one hiding in there. I guess I could make a snail and hide a snail in there, but it's not very big because
It is.
it'll start collapsing on you.
Oh, put stuffing. Then at the end, put your pumpkins. Yeah, you could
Yeah,
put stuffing. Yeah.
I don't know. That's quite a bit. That's a big hole.
Yes. But that's what the cornucopias were. They were big. They held a lot. Fruits and
So wait a
vegetables,
minute. You called it a
right?
cornucopia. So what is this? A cornucopia?
That's what I would call it. No, cornucopia is more
Spiral
horn.
round.
Oh, yeah,
No,
horn shape, like blow a horn kind of shape, right?
you
What?
can wait. Where did
That's
it
where I
go?
ate conch meat in Jamaica. What?
What?
There's meat? I don't want it.
In
Thank
these?
you. I'm full.
Anyway, that was my making. I wish now I'm on the search for, all right, if it's not t-shirt yarn that I need, I'm on the search, what can I use for it? Because yarn was not a good idea, no.
So, what about that home deck yarn, home decor, whatever it's called?
No.
That don't get stiff enough.
No, it's not. It's it's not stiff enough. You would need a nylon for it to be.
What about
Uh,
ribbon yarn?
well, I thought that in ribbon yarn is basically the same thing as like tape yarn, t-shirt yarn. It's flat. Let me tell you, using a 9 millimeter hook on going in these and doing all it is back stitch, back loop is all this is. This was the hardest part right here.
And that's where you start.
Yes, this is where you start. This was the hardest part right here. And getting the math down, as you can see, like I have to keep a sticker, a stitch marker in there, doing 2 stitches, 2 rows into one. And you got to do that how many times? Like 8 times, 10 times, 12 times, 14 times. So you have to put a stitch marker and count. So, I mean, all in all, it wasn't hard. It's just getting through this first part right here.
Wow. Crocheted serving trays? Oh boy.
But I thought it was cute. I did it. I
Yay.
found it. I did it. And now I'm over it and done. It's okay. I don't need to do any more of those.
Hi, Trey. Welcome
Just,
in.
just to say that I did it. Hey, Trey.
Yep, I like Jessica too.
I like the channel. Yes, I do too. If you use a smaller hook, I could not find a hook that was, I could use a smaller hook, yes, but even the 9 millimeter Susan Bates was hard. Hang on, guys.
Home decor yarn is really stretchy for me. What did you make with it, Wanda? I showed that like a few weeks ago. I had gotten some from Big Lots. I got it for $2, but it was $4, so it must have been on sale.
Let's try this again, guys.
Sorry. It would have been a tighter stitch, but would it have been, would you been able to crochet with a smaller hook with that big of a yarn? Because that's basically a bulky yarn, isn't it?
It's a
Or
6.
super
It's
bulky, yeah.
it's a 6, but it's flat.
The yarn tells me to use an N or M hook. I say, no way. K, rarely a L hook.
Well,
See, now I'm the opposite.
I use the Susan Bates because it's got a point on it.
Tote bag. Cool. You could send me that link. I'd look at it. Six with a J hook. Wow. I like to use a bigger hook than the yarn calls for, usually. I know Tank says she uses
A J on a
or
lace.
JK or 7. Yeah, even for thread.
Mm-hmm.
I use Susan Bates 90% of the time. If not, it's a prim. See, this is a Susan Bates hook. I didn't know she does clover too. I would have had a clover hook. But this and that baby yarn, the Bernat Baby Softy, it's a light 3.
Mm-hmm.
This hook, it's got a sharp point. Well, let me see, right there. That is super sharp. So it keeps wanting to split the yarn. So I have to be careful as I pull it.
What size is that? That looks like a 4.
Yeah, that's a 4 weight. But that tip is like super sharp right
You need to
there.
go up a 4.5. If it's splitting the yarn, you need to go up.
No.
Tank has lost our marbles.
Yeah, she's probably not in here. She started out, left a message, said she probably wasn't going to be in here. She wasn't feeling good.
I don't
And
like
these the
prim.
ones with black handles. Right. The prim hooks so they don't grab the yarn. If this was a regular hook or a clover hook, I wouldn't be grabbing that yarn like that. But because that point is like super long right there, it just does. That's why sometimes you just got to pick the yarn, the hook that it will go with the yarn, not necessarily what you favor. Some yarn just splits like Karen Simply Soft sucks to work with. It's a 4 millimeter, Rita. Susan Bates, 4 millimeter. Thanks to Ivy, it's one of my favorite sizes. I used to think 5 was the best size ever. I like the 4 with a thin yarn. Some are made to use with wool. I don't like the heads on boy or clover. I love the clover hook. I don't love the handle. I cannot do it. My hands hurt. My fingers, like when I roll it right here. You know where when you go to the doctor and they want to take your blood, it's always that sensitive spot where they prick that needle. That's what it feels like. Both my finger, my inside of my middle finger, and the outside of my thumb, close to my nails. That's where I hurt. And it don't take long. I don't hurt with this one. Different hooks for yarns. Yes, Susan Bates style for some, or boy style for others.
Susan Bates is great with cotton.
Yes, I agree. I love Susan Bates with cotton yarn.
Mm-hmm.
Does it hurt your hand like that too, Rita? I don't know why they all do that. Just like I can't wear same shirt as somebody else. Don't fit me the same as it would you, you know? Thank you. I noticed my knuckles on my right hand has been hurting me. Ah, okay, calling it. Going to the hammock.
Oh, good night, Sunita. Sweet dreams.
Thank you, Sunita.
See you around on the streets tomorrow.
Oh, let me see
Crochet Time My Way. Jen, I sent you a picture. If I remember after the live, I will try to find the tutorial.
Okay, thank you. Did you want me to show that picture? They have the colored shank.
Longer shafts.
Color. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not really. I
Colors
don't.
come off.
Oh, longer shafts. Not. I don't know. I think you're. I don't agree with you.
I also noticed Susan Bates has a longer shaft. I don't know. I don't know.
It. No, I don't think so.
Everybody's saying, good night, Sanita.
Is everybody
Sanita,
picking up their hooks and looking to see now?
yes, everybody look at your hooks.
Because here is the Hobby Lobby brand. I don't think so. Let's see. I guess if you was, I don't think so, because they're about the same, I think. Really?
We'll go up just a little bit.
Hmm. So if the way I hold it right there, and
Right.
here I hold it
That's
on this one, because right
that's the
there's
part that hurts.
that right
Right.
there. So I hold this one this way, and this one this way.
But if you look from where the part of the hook, the neck comes out, so from where the end of where the neck comes out down to where the thumb starts, that's not very long on the Susan Bates. But their Hobby Lobby hook has a longer, straighter portion. Does that make sense? Ooh. Hang on. That's Wanda's bag. That is so pretty. I like that. Thank you for sharing, Wanda. That's so pretty. It's a cinnamon stitches pattern. Sherry, you're dropping channels. Can you drop mine, please? Oh, yes, please, Sherry. Thank you.
Sorry.
Okay. Are you okay?
Hmm.
Your cat is laying on your books. That can't be comfy. Susan Bates with the black candles. I got some of those, yeah. Beautiful, Wanda. Yes. And measuring metal part of hook to metal part of hook way different. Oh, a pencil holder, it makes a huge difference. It does. That makes a difference with a lot of people. I mean, the rubber pieces around those Susan Bates hooks are way skinnier than something like this. Way skinnier, which would probably be better for a pencil holder than something like this, but pencil holders use it too. It does not feel uncomfortable if this was a pen, not a crochet hook. I'm not a dart thrower.
I find with doing it a pencil that it is your stuff is looser.
I am so awkward though, like a pencil holder. I can't do it.
You use your wrist more with a pencil holder than you do a knife. You twist this more.
I think so.
I think you twist your, I think now, I ain't saying it's true. I think you twist your wrist more going into the stitch than
Yeah,
you
but
do if you knife.
some people, their motion doesn't look like they're doing very much at all. And I'm
But
like,
your
how
wrist
are
is
they
moving
doing
the
it?
whole time.
When I try, I'm just all over the place. Love my pearls hook. I went for Mischief, right? I love the metal hooks. Those are awesome. That's the same way I feel about the knife. Everybody's different. It works different for everybody. Dot hooks. I never tried them, but they still have that flat spot for the thumb. Right. That
I
needs to
don't have
come out with like the larger sizes, like 7, 8, 9, 10. And they can go up from there.
I like my dollar, I mean, Hobby Lobby ones.
Yeah. And before that, she used to use just the metal ones.
Hmm.
Before she got that kind. How about the people that wrap their yarn around their hook for every stitch? So,
They still
as I
got.
was saying, we sat around the campfire at the fair and trying to teach my nephew's girlfriend, she would pick the yarn up and pull it off. I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know. It just feels comfortable to me. And then she started doing this. I said, now what are you doing? You don't hold a crochet hook like that. You hold it like a knife.
Beth says being a pencil holder will give you carpal tunnel real quick. I think you do move your wrist more on a pencil grip.
Wow. Ooh, they sell the dots hooks on Amazon. I did not know that.
I never got any of
So
the
does it
dots.
make a difference this size or show your hook? I don't have a regular. I don't have a regular hook nearby. Does carpal tunnel matter if you have a fat hook or the skinny regular metal hooks?
That's Sherry. Also, if you're doing a double crochet, have you ever tried under over on a double crochet and see the difference? One is skinnier than the other.
I didn't know that, Sherry.
Black handle note, Susan Bates. M&N. I just
Yeah.
got mine.
That's
They
like
did
a
not
9
have,
and a 10?
yeah, they did not have the M&N at Hobby Lobby.
I don't think I've seen them.
I
People
got
that
these
wrap their
From Joann's with the discount.
you see that a lot. Didn't know that that was a thing, but it is. Now the yarn under, they like to use that with amigurumi because it changes the look of the stitch, makes it a tighter looking stitch than the
In a
yarn
single
over.
in a single crochet, I always called it the if you was going to do a cross stitch, I called it a cross stitch because you either under or over in a single crochet. But in amigurumi, it's under, or is it over? I can't remember. I'd have to do it to.
But
I haven't.
but people are doing that all the time. It's always a yarn over, yarn over, yarn over. Every pattern you read says yarn over. There is not one pattern that I've seen that says yarn under
Good
anything.
night, good night, Cynthia. Sweet dreams, hon.
Good night. Talk
I
to you
think it's
later.
all the way that I hate to say it's the way you've been taught because there's many people that was never taught by nobody.
Right.
And it's just something you learned on your own. I would go under. I mean, try the double crochet over and under. Try that. It looks very different.
It does. It does make a difference in the look of the stitch. It really does.
Skinny or fat. That's the way I call it. Skinny or fat. Sherry saying good night. Sherry ain't going nowhere, is she? Sherry's a night owl. She stays up all night. Cynthia's going.
I'd start over, then I would go under. I know. I would do an under. I would say, okay, this one I'm going to do yarn under, yarn under, yarn under, yarn over. Back to the normal. Hot mess. That's right. All mixed up.
Hey,
Trying all of them,
Crystal.
right? They always say, yes, yarn over. Uh-oh, I lost it.
But I have learned that once you've learned something, a lot of people don't like changes. So If you learn to do an amigurumi, the yarn over, and they tell you yarn under, you're like, how do you do a single crochet now? Because you're used to doing
Right.
it over or under, whichever way is right, you prefer. A lot of people don't like changes, is what I'm trying to say.
Right. Good night, Michael. Well, sometimes, what you've learned and what you've done seems easy
Night, Mike.
enough. Then somebody tries to change your way, and it's like, no, we're not changing. What's wrong
Or
with this way?
your brain just freezes. Huh? That's not the way.
Right?
Huh? What are they? Wait, back up, back up. Do that again. Show me again. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Well, I've never done that before. Yeah.
Hi, Zach.
Is that my like
Sweethearts.
my trying to do Tunisian? I can't do the knife hold. I will never be able to change from pencil holder. I mean, I have an odd way of crocheting. Nobody's ever taught me how to crochet. I learned just with my fingers and my sister's sweaters and stuff as yarn. But when I crochet, my right hand just holds the hook. Most people will use their right hand to crochet. My right hand holds it and my left weaves on and goes on and off. This hand doesn't do nothing. It's useless. It just holds it there. That's all it's for. So when you see somebody's patterns that go to the right because they didn't turn their patterns, that's because they pull this way. Mine goes the left because I pull this way. It goes to the left. Where yours, if you're right-handed, if you pull to the right, if you're pulling the stitches, it's going to go to the right because that's what you're using. I pull to the left and mine goes to the left. Weird how I crochet, but hey, it works for me.
Switches, Zach. Create and Relate Kitty says, I teach crochet, but I teach my students to develop their own way. I have one young lady who uses her thigh and one hand. I have seen people stick that hook. Oh, whoops.
And they can crochet faster than...
Sticks one under their arm and does it. I'm like, how do you do that?
I've seen it
What's
underneath.
comfortable to you? And that's the only way that you're going to be happy doing it. But since you have said that to me before, I have pulled my stitches. I'm like, well, that's going to, why is it leaning so far that way? But miraculously, when you turn it around and you go back, it's standing straight up. So I don't know how it does that. It's magic.
It's magic.
Yes, it's magic. Zach, did you switch to live chat yet? I have seen some people do everything with this hand. They hold their project with their left hand, they wrap it with this hand and stick it. Wrap, stick, and wrap. Same hand. Like, how do you do that? There's no way I can do that. So you wrap your yarn around your hook with the left hand. That's what she's saying, yes.
Yeah. Let's see if I can show you real quick. Here's a project I'm working on.
Change can throw me off big time and will make me second guess everything, Diana D. Everything. Crazy.
So here, so I wrap it around and I go in the stitch, but this hand wraps it around. This hand doesn't do anything other than putting it in the stitch. Wrap it around. You see what I mean? That's just the way one hand over.
Everybody does it different. The right hand that holds the hook does all the work. The left hand controls the yarn tension. Whoops.
Yeah. My right, see, you pull to the right. The left
My
hand
left
controls
controls
the
the
yarn.
tension. My hook pulls it.
My left
Yes.
controls the yarn and pulls.
Isn't that great how we're all different? We can make the same things
Hmm.
and they still all look great. That's wonderful. Do you have anything else you'd like to show?
Nope, I've showed everything that I've done.
Okay. Well, you guys, I think we're going to call it. I have to work tomorrow. It's always fun. But I'm glad for the job. That's how I came up with my name. I crochet left-handed, but from the wrong side and backwards. I've been told I do it they're wrong, but it works for me. I get the results that I want. That's right.
That's cool.
It's weird, but that's right. You do what makes you happy.
I don't know if you can
What works.
relearn something you've already learned. I mean, I don't know that I guess I could make myself do the pencil. I mean, if that was the only option, you know what I'm saying? I could probably learn it. I've learned it. I haven't learned how to do a single crochet doing it, but a half double and a double I can do. So I'm not sure, but I can only do probably 15 stitches before I'm aggravated to the point is like, forget this. I'm going back to something I know I can get done faster, you know?
Right? She'd had 45 of them done in the time she did
Right.
the. Thanks
Thanks
for
for
letting
letting
me
me.
learn a bunch tonight. Oh, I hope so. It's always fun and a good time. So there are people that have learned one way and have to do it another way. And one person would be Lama Mama Kayla.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Yeah, some stitches to make up. Wrap it on the hook with my right hand, left hand wrap. Yep, me too, Rita. You don't have to change. That's the beauty of it. People can look at you funny, like you're doing it all wrong, but if that's what it takes, keeps you doing what you love, then you got to do it. So, did anybody try a yarn under that has never done a yarn under? Or do you do a yarn over and don't know that that's what you're doing?
Making me think. You're making me
Right?
think at 9 o'clock at night. Now, what's wrong with this pattern?
Rude. Gives your hands cramps, right?
I just did it, so now you're making me think. I go over. Do I? No, I go under. But I did see somebody do an over one, and I thought, how did they do a single crochet like that? On a single crochet, they did
You know what?
over.
I watched one. I said, "Oh, I learned something new from you. Not new from you, new about you." He does a yarn over to start the stitch. Then when he finishes it, he does a yarn under, grabs it and pulls it through. He does them both. That would make me crochet slower. Yes. Well, it does because you have to think about it. But that's where your yarn goes under the hook, not over your hook. If you have to think about it, then you're gonna concentrate. But if you just do it natural, then it just happens.
If it just happens, you're doing it right for you.
Yes.
I don't. I just tried that the last stitch yarn over. It looked the same to me on the last on a double crochet, the last stitch of the double crochet. It looked the same. So I don't know. It probably just the way somebody taught him to do it. Sunita,
Probably.
you should be sound asleep by now.
Oh, me? What? What about you?
Still awake? You just tried to do
You
the
do it
over? Yes.
over?
I
I
love doing
always
things.
do over. To
Huh?
do a yarn under, I have to like grab for it, reach and grab for it. Yarn over is just natural for me. Awkward, yes. It doesn't feel natural, not at all. If you're not used to it.
You always do over. Always do over. You guys are making me think now. Under, under, into the stitch, under, pull through, under, pull through two, under, pull through two. And you say you do yours over?
Yes, every pattern's a yarn over your hook. So your yarn is coming over your hook. When it's a yarn under, you're pulling your yarn from under like this. Your yarn under the hook.
Wait, back up. Back up. What did you just say? Do that again.
Here's your yarn, your wiggle worm yarn.
Okay, wait.
If you're
So
in this,
yarn
the
under,
yarn goes under your hook is a yarn
under,
under.
yarn under,
You go through the stitch, your hook goes over the yarn and pulls it through back through your stitch. If you yarn over, you go over, you pull it, the yarn is on top of your hook when you pull it
yarn
through the
under.
loop.
I do. Well, if you go under, that means it's under, right?
Your yarn is over your hook though. I know it sounds funny, but when you say it yarn over, yarn under, your yarn is over your hook for yarn over, but it goes under your hook for when you grab it. When they say to do it for amigurumi, your yarn is under your hook. Rebecca's
Rebecca,
laughing
I'm
at
with
us.
you. Rebecca, I'm with you. But no, it's like, put your yarn over the hook.
To put the
How would you
yarn.
put your yarn over the hook doing a double crochet? Wait, over? You
It's a
would make
very
me have
interesting
to,
technique.
that don't make no sense.
Put your yarn over the hook. Just do it whichever way you want.
No, I'm giving you the side eye. I'm sorry. You're getting the side eye. No.
That's so funny. Let me find my thing because I can't. It's hard to do it with my fingers. The yarn.
Yeah, you're pointing at me like I'm supposed to be doing it your way. You show me how you're doing it.
You
Please.
do not have to do it my way, and that's not what I'm saying.
I want to see how
I'm
you're doing it.
defining yarn over and yarn under.
I'm going to look
That's
this
all.
up because in my face. Wait, wait, wait. We got to make it big. Hang on. Solo. Let's go solo. Okay.
Yarn under.
Wait, do it again.
So you,
Okay, you're going to make a what? A double crochet?
hang on. Yeah, I'll do a double. Hang on, I got a hair sewn in there. DNA. It happens. So you grab it, you go
Up.
yarn over, right?
Can't see you. Pull it up. There you go.
You grab your yarn. Your yarn is over
Under.
your hook, right? See? Yarn is on top of your hook. See that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yarn over. You go in. You grab the yarn, bring it up. Yarn over your hook. Pull through. Yarn over your hook. Pull through.
That's a yarn under. I don't.
Yarn over. Yarn is over your hook on top. Go in your stitch. Yarn is on top. Pull it through. Yarn over. Now, some people at this point that grab their hook, see the position of where my yarn is, I have to go under to pull it through the stitches. Some people will just grab it like that, probably because their yarn may be out behind their work to grab it and pull it in. That's how you would do a yarn under. You'd grab it with the hook. It's weird. Anyways, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, yarn is on top of the hook, pull through two. Yes, no? Yes? It doesn't matter if you don't do it that way. It's just what happens. So when you read a pattern and it says yarn over, what do you think?
I actually don't pay attention to the yarn over. If it says a double crochet, I know what a double crochet is. I don't have to read how to do a double crochet.
Hi, Chandra. Welcome in.
I don't know, but I'm going to investigate this.
Put your yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. Yes. Just do it the way you do it, Ivy.
I am. I would not want my
I'm not
production to come
trying.
to an end.
I'm only trying to explain what the difference is of yarn over or yarn under. That's it. Not that she has to do it differently any other way. I'm not
Right,
trying to
Terry.
change her.
That's how you're supposed to do it. Just do it. Whatever way you want to do it.
Yes.
I don't need to be taught how to do a double crochet.
Always down. It's always your fingers always down.
Love you too, Rita.
I don't usually have it up like that. I don't. And then I'm usually closer in. But it's just hard to show on the screen.
So, even in a tutorial, I'm rethinking all of my tutorials now. Have I misled people by saying yarn over, yarn under?
Do you say yarn over or yarn under or whatever when you do a tutorial? Or do you just say you do a double crochet?
When I say do a double crochet, in the annotations there, it tells you yarn over, pull through two, or go in the stitch, yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two.
Right. So you're not saying it wrong because that's the way patterns say it. Yarn over, yarn over. It's the same thing, Jen, yarn over. If you do under.
Before I put down the phone, how many chains? You're going to do it in multiples of two, honey, with one turning chain. So 2, 2, 2. Go across. Let me see. Go across to here,
Side to side.
side to side. I would do underneath my arms because you're a little bigger up here. Go across here and
Sinead's
just
not.
do two. Multiples of two plus one at the end. Start with a single crochet, end with a double crochet. That's all there is to it.
Is it faster? It's only faster whatever you know how to do.
You are putting the yarn on your hook either way. Yeah, it's still over your hook, right?
No, not if you do a yarn under. It's not, because they're reaching through and hooking it and pulling it back through.
Ain't my sexy look. Not my sexy look.
It's your not understanding look.
I'm confused. But I don't do everything like everybody else does, so it's all right. If we get it
Right?
done, Mikey is fast to me. I
You know,
understand.
I've heard that his early stuff is not. He's like explains everything and he goes slower. So if you watch some of his early videos, early on, the ones now, it's like, I'm an old hat. I know all this. Maybe you should know this too. I don't know. Natural. El natural. Yes. The yarn under makes the stitch look different and it's tighter. Yes. See, we said that earlier. Okay, okay. Oh, he talks fast when he's crocheting. Well, you do have the option of slowing him down too. I do that. I make people talk different, slow them down or speed them up.
I didn't mean to, Tora.
Well, the only reason I know about yarn under is because somebody said for amigurumi you need to do a yarn under because it makes the stitch tighter. Oh,
But
okay.
the
How do you
wait,
do that?
so even in amigurumi, the first one you're pulling over, it's when you go in. I mean, doing a single crochet, it's over pulling it in, bringing it up,
You don't you
over
don't do
pull
a
through.
over. You only do one in a single crochet. And amigurumi are single crochet.
In the stitch, you pull up, bring it through, over, pull through two.
In the stitch,
You do it under.
pull it through.
Um, let's see if I had something. Okay, here's this is under.
He is Terry.
Those are under.
Sorry, Terry. I'm
Go
slow.
to an over one.
I don't do under for amigurumi either. I
All right.
can't. I mentally have to tell myself all the time if I'm going to do an under, you have to do under. You have to go under. You have to go under. And it's time consuming just to make yourself stop and think.
Oh, I think those are the same. They look the same. So this is amigurumi. So it's they're the stitches look like that instead of a regular single crochet. They look different.
Yes, Demetra. Yes. Just use a smaller size hook to make your stitches tighter for amis and crochet away.
You can do it either way. I mean, I have noticed that I prefer what I call the cross stitch. And what I mean is you can literally take something like this, four stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can make an X. It's all, this is called, this to me is like a cross stitch because it makes where your, it looks like Adidas cross stitch material. What is it called? Adidas.
Oh,
Leave me alone.
yeah. One more
The
question. We are starting with the bottom of the sweater, right?
yes, you're going to work
Yes.
this way up
The
right
bottom
here.
front.
It could be the back. It's going to look the same. You're not going to do anything different. It's all straight.
We're having a good lesson today, ladies. Yay, you're still here. Yay, you come back.
It would be
My brain
a
doesn't remember to
monster.
yarn under. It's not second. Right, Crystal. Right. So you don't have to do that. It would be Monster Garumi by Stitches. would be going in two directions. Yep, side by side, going two different ways. That's funny. Well, now that we've all tried a yarn over and a yarn under, I think we're ready to move on to the next. Singles and doubles on Ivy's shirt. Oh, I better use it. So, well,
Terry
I
says
guess
she
I'm gonna.
doesn't do amigurumis.
Yeah, so
I like amigurumis, really.
you do them so well, especially that frog with the bent knees. Oh my gosh, that was so cute.
Well, Rita, your brain
Right
isn't dying today if you learn something today.
now, you can take a nap. You learn something. If
Well,
you
she's
have to
2 hours
think about
behind.
every stitch, you can't enjoy it. Right.
I think
That's
my
what I
brain.
do. That's what I do with this. You don't have to think about it.
Mhm.
Simple, easy.
I make hats without thinking while watching TV. Hmm. Um, I had to pull out 6 more eyeballs to do some micro crochet the other day. I'm still cross-eyed.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Katie, here's show you your. This was Katie's yarn that she sent me. I had it
Yay.
done, and I don't know why. I thought I sent it to her, but here's her yarn that she sent to me. It's
So
the
pretty.
basket weave.
That is so pretty.
I don't look good in a hat, but I'll show you what it looks like on. Let's do. It reminded me of a candy cane. I look like a popsicle.
It's
A
so
lollipop.
cute.
Lollipop, a lollipop. I look like a lollipop.
Oh my gosh, you look so cute in it.
Yeah.
She's gonna send you amigurumi pictures on Insta message.
Oh my God, I literally teared up when I got the picture. I could have swore I showed it on a live, and then I put all of it up. Yeah, she plied. Okay, is it plied? She worked her magic fingers. She worked her magic fingers on it and thought of me and said, "I'm going to send it to Ivy, see what Ivy does with it." And Ivy came up with the basket weave. I love it because it's bright. These colors are me. These are me. Bright, sunshine, popping, lollipops. She
She
spun it
spins.
and plied it.
Yes.
And it's really, 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 really soft. It does not do good on a Addy machine. Even though I did work it up now. Um, where I did the big one. This came off with the big one. I had to take it all apart. This was the little mini one. It worked
Aw.
okay on the mini one,
What size? What
but
weight is that?
this is basically, I think it's a 2.
Like a 2/8. And
Uh-huh.
all that was the same Hank.
Yeah. This is what was left of this one. Because
Oh, that would make it.
I did this one on the big Addy and thought, oh, that was a hot mess. So I had to take all that out piece by piece by piece. And then I said, well, let me do it on the little. And I did it on the little. And you can see I was taking it apart. I didn't. It's cute for
Tiny
a little one.
little baby hat.
Yeah. The bigger the machine was, the bigger the hat got. Meaning you could put it on your head, but it would stretch so far.
Oh,
It
with
was,
goose stitches,
yeah,
like.
this is on the little Addie, the baby
Hi,
Addie.
Jen. Welcome in.
And see, it
Oh,
fits.
a
Not that
yarmulke.
it fits, but I'm saying it goes on here perfect. But the other one was, I could go all the way down here, look like
Yeah.
a gnome. But it is
Well,
pretty.
thank you for being here. Thank
Yes.
you.
Jenny, hey. I love you, crochet girls. Well, hello. We love you too. Yes,
Yay.
these are my colors. Anything that pops.
I like
I mean,
bright
if you're
rainbow.
going down the street and you got a gray on and you walk down the street and you got this on, somebody's going to look at this because this caught your eye. That gray didn't catch your eye.
Right.
Hmm. Post those pictures on
Ivy, if I
Facebook.
tag you, yeah.
Yes, you could post. If I send it to you, post it. If you send me a picture, I'm showing it.
Like it or
Speaking of,
not.
right. I'm not asking you,
Oh,
can I show it? We are showing it.
Rita, Rita, Rita. Are we not talking about those tonight?
Love what you are wearing, Ivy. Yes, I made this. This is the Rita sweater that I just finished last Friday. Now I'm working on another sweater.
Always. Always another. Are the
Well,
stripes going this way?
yeah, I'm going to try. I will. It'll be my first time ever doing anything from the sleeve in.
And then the body, and then the other sleeve. So that
Yeah.
means you have to remember what you did here all the way through all of this to all the way down here.
But I'm kind of thinking that once you get to this side, it's going to be kind of loose because of, and believe it or not, you guys, this is not heavy. I thought this was going to be heavy.
I mean, it
The
looks
bob,
solid.
the bobbins is not heavy, and I don't wear heavy clothes. I don't want to. I want to try that when you do it. I'm going to try now. I may try, but I bet you I end up giving up because I've been making garments for so long and I kind of do it the way that makes sense to me and trying to learn
Natural.
something different. And trying to learn something different is not going to be easy for me to do.
Right. It's a big challenge, though. Are you up for the challenge?
So, well, I wonder if it would have to be something like Grafgan where I keep this yarn here and only use so many and then a bobbin that's going across. You know what I'm saying? If it's going this way, go so many stitches in one color, pick up this color, kind of like a Grafgan, and then go over. I don't know. I probably will try it and then say, no, that my brain don't work that way. It just doesn't. Because I have little templates. They're actually out of Ding Dong cardboard, the Ding Dong boxes. I would take it down and I would draw out body figures. How a top, a front, a top with both, a top with an arm. It would be weird. I'm weird. Like the back, the front, the arms with the little space with the hole. And then I use that template and I would write on there how many chains it took me to go across on this one little template. I got them laying all over the house. I need to put them in a baggie because that's how I'm weird. Don't be laughing at me, guys. I'm weird. I know.
No, she's saying, are you gonna yarn over or yarn under?
You hush. Just hush. I'm going to do it my way.
So, are we gonna do a teach you how Tuesday? Teach you Tuesday?
Teach you Tuesday. Do what?
Interesting.
Yarn over, yarn under.
Start this top.
We could do the top. We could do the top. Do you guys want to chat or do you want to crochet? Because I have not figured out what my channel really wants to be. Do we chat or do we crochet? Laverne and Shirley.
Yep.
Driving Miss Daisy. Jen driving Miss Daisy. That's what this is.
I do that at work. I picked up that lady I had to take to the airport again. Crow chat at Cronesia. Anyways, she sat in the back. She was, I just feel weird sitting back here. Can I sit up front? I said, yes, you can sit up front. Feel like I'm driving Miss Daisy if you're sitting back there all by yourself.
I'm knitting right now.
Patterns that I've written before. So it's very messy, but I understand it. Right? Chat and crochet. You bet. I'll just listen in. Do you do both, Demetra?
My pictures won't load.
Flash drive.
Naked Snail, one of these days I'm going to learn how to knit. I keep trying, but it just doesn't. Crochet.
Crystal,
you want to crochet on Tuesday? And some Tunisian. Jen needs to show us some of the Cornucopia.
I sent you to the video. I can't do it any better than her. I really can't. I can just only tell you what I do differently. What I don't do anything different. I do it the same way she does. The only thing different is I made it blanket size.
I think you would like knitting, Ivy. I'm knitting my first hat right now. I don't know. I tried. I think it's really, hey, Frizzy B, I really think it's because if we go back to what I was saying about crochet, this hand does not move in crocheting. The left hand does it. So when I put the knitting hooks on, I want this hand to do all the work. And I see you guys use your right hand to flip the yarn in the center between the two hooks. My brain can't catch that. It's this hand that wants to move.
When I tried to knit, my left hand did the same thing as it does when I crochet. It holds the yarn the same way. Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong.
Oh, I know how to Tunisian. I don't know how to, I'm sure I could catch on to the Cornucopia. Yeah, I know how to do Tunisian.
Well, the Cornucopia is, you're just like single crocheting around another hook.
Give me 1 minute.
Okay. Tahitian, I don't know what that is, Rita. Katie, did you figure out tinking? how to knit continental so my right hand doesn't move. My left hand holds the yarn just like in crochet. Yes.
Continental knitting. So here's a Tunisian.
That is so pretty.
Of course, it's Alabama colors.
Of course.
And this one was, I started here in the corner and I went this way. I would go around
Oh.
and ended with this up here. But that's, and all I put, it's a little, it was my first time doing it, so I'm going to show you how silly it looks. I put football in there.
Oh, how cool. Well, those are your colors, though. Your football colors. That is cool.
A D hook. I never finished it because I thought I'll just carry it like that.
Right?
Yeah. But that's Tunisian. You start out with just one block and you build these on. Yeah.
Cronation, Rita. Cronesian. It's crochet, it's Tunisian, and it's knit. This. And all you're doing really is single crocheting around a hook.
I
That's
say
it.
you still need to put some faux fur on that. Make a Christmas.
No, because if a guy gets it,
Oh,
no.
jeez. More natural for crocheters, yeah.
Right? I've heard that. Cool. Awesome sauce.
I'll take some pictures to show you. Okay.
Nice. I like pictures.
I can't learn anything else.
Yarn under, yarn over was the bomb. That's a lot to take in. You don't want to be up here.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Don't add one more sub file to my brain. It's not going to last.
No, not at all. All right. Well, I think we're going to call it tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. I sure do appreciate you so much. I'm just in love with you all. Thank you for coming, Ivy, being with me.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love it.
Always.
Yay. So next
Next
Tuesday,
week,
we will be at Ivy's.
we think alike. I was trying to say the same thing. You said it before me.
Well,
Have a
yeah.
night. Have a good night, Frizzy B. Frizzy B. Buzz, buzz.
Thank you for being here. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
You have a good night.
Rita, Mandy, Frizzy, Katie Bug,
Bug.
Naked Snow, Rebecca, Jenny.
Rebecca. Yes. Thank you, everybody.
I
Let's come
enjoyed
back Tuesday. Something else. It's a Teach Tuesday.
Comfy Tuesday. Comfy Tuesday. All right.
Oh, Tuesday, comfy.
Interesting.
Bye.
I know.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good week, everybody. Be creative with your hands and your mind. Love you. Beep.